Hi, I'm Dr. McKay, and welcome to our instructional video demonstrating basic operation of QualFit software. That's me on the left side of the photo conducting a respirator fit test. This short video will demonstrate how to enter subject and respirator information, enter results from threshold screening procedures, how to begin the fit test timer and exercise sequence, and how to save and print a report for record-keeping purposes. Now, this video assumes you're already familiar with other aspects of respirator fit testing. If not, we've posted a comprehensive video on our YouTube channel, which is also available from the qualfit.net website. Here's a brief overview. QualFit software automatically automates the fit testing procedure. Once the fit test button is initiated, the software will guide you through each step of the qualitative fit test. Overall, there are 7 one-minute exercises that will be conducted, and the software will walk you through the correct number of squeezes for each exercise at the proper time and in the proper order. Looking over at the right, in what we call the test screen, we see highlighted, it says normal breathing, administer 10 squeezes. So this window will identify the current exercise in progress, which again in this example is normal breathing, and it also displays the number of squeezes of the fit test solution to administer at this time based upon the results of the previous threshold screening procedure. Underneath the test window is what we call the timer. The timer will indicate how much time is remaining for the current exercise. So let's begin. First, make sure your laptop is turned on. The very first time installing the software, you might find it easier to close or minimize other programs. Then, insert the QualFit flash drive into an available USB port. Windows Explorer should automatically open and display the contents of the QualFit flash drive. From this window, what you'll do is double-click the file name qualfit.exe. That's the one with the logo next to it. Accept the end user license agreement if this is the first time inserting the QualFit software, and the main screen will appear. So here's what the main screen looks like. During routine testing, you're simply going to use these 3 tabs, and they'll be used in this order of entering the subject respirator information, so that's shown over here. After you enter information about the subject and the respirator, such as make, model, style, and size, then you'll be selecting the threshold screening screen. This is where you'll enter the number of squeezes where the person detected the weak solution without wearing the respirator. And then when you're ready to begin the fit test, they'll put the respirator on, conduct their seal checks, put the enclosure over their head, and then select the fit test tab located right over here. And the software will walk you through each of the appropriate steps to conduct a qualitative respirator fit test. So let me go ahead and insert my flash drive into the laptop so you can see exactly how this will work. So you can see my Windows Explorer is popped up. I'm going to come over to the little icon here where it says QualFit.exe. I'm going to double click that and the QualFit software popped right up. I'm going to come over here and minimize Windows Explorer, and I'll just, for simplicity, move the QualFit software window right to the center of my screen. Okay, so normally what you would do is start right from here, enter a person's name, then the respirator information, but I want to show you how to preload respirator information. So I'm going to come over here to edit. I like to start off by putting in your respirators because at any given facility you probably only have a limited number of respirators. So I'm going to come over here to the edit tab. I'm going to select add or remove a respirator, and here we see in the database previous respirators that I've used for fit testing purposes. So the subject we have incoming today has a respirator model that we've not used the software for. So I'm going to come over here and select for make. I'm going to put in 3M because he has a 3M is the manufacturer of his respirator, which he's previously selected. I'll tab down to model, and the model he's using is a 9211, and I'm simply going to hit add. And that's going to add that particular model. As you can see right here, it just showed up to the respirator database. So I'm going to close the respirator database over here, and now we're going to, from this main screen, we're going to enter a new subject. So the person who we have today, his first name is Jeff, his last name is Burrow, B-U-R-R-O-W. Let me correct that, B-U-R-R-O-W. And you may recognize him as the new Cincinnati Bengal quarterback. That's right. He now needs to wear a respirator to protect himself from other people. And for his ID number, we'll use his jersey number. So he has the jersey number 9. At least that's what he currently has been assigned. And now we need to identify what respirator Mr. Burrow will be wearing. So let's hit this. Here it is a 3M. I'll hit that drop-down menu. Right now we only have 3M respirators as the manufacturer here. But we'll use the drop-down window to identify which 3M model he's wearing. And down at the bottom here we have the one that we just recently entered. So I'll click that. We'll identify the style of this respirator, and the style is an N95 half mask respirator. So we'll click that. And then the size. Well, this respirator comes in only one size, and it's identified on the box as regular, so we'll click that. The company, well, he works for the Cincinnati Bengals, so we're going to change that. I'm going to put in Bengals. And for location, that's in Cincinnati, Ohio, so we'll leave what's currently assigned. So now we have everything that describes the name of the individual, and then the respirator make, model, style, and size. And we don't have to include the person's company and their location, but we'll just keep that there. And then Windows identifies the current date and time. So now what we're going to do is previously we conducted threshold screening on Mr. Burrow, and during the threshold screening, what we did is we first want to make sure we identify the aerosol agent that was used. So we could pick between saccharin or Bitrex. We did this with saccharin. And now he's going to don the enclosure. So during the threshold screening, he dons the enclosure without wearing a respirator, and we identify how many squeezes it took for him to report that sweet taste, and we're going to enter it into the window below. So we have the slider down at the bottom, and it took him 3 squeezes to detect that sweet taste. And now we're done. So we're going to hit the Fit Test tab. And now Mr. Burrow's going to put the respirator on. So he dons the respirator. He conducts his seal checks, which he's been trained on previously. We'll put that enclosure back over his head. And when we're ready, we're going to go ahead down at the bottom here and hit the start button. So let's go ahead and do that. Hit start. And what we see here is in the test window, it says to administer, he's doing the normal breathing, and then to administer 10 squeezes of the stronger sweet fit test solution. Down at the timer here, it says we have 10 seconds, 9 seconds remaining. And what you're going to see is every 30 seconds we have to replenish that concentration. So timer just came down to 0. It says for the subject to continue normal breathing, but administer 5 more squeezes because the concentration of aerosol in that challenge agent is diminishing over time. So we have 10 seconds here, 9 seconds. It's going to count down, and then we're going to see the next exercise pop up. So it came down to 0, and now it says for the subject to do deep breathing. And because that aerosol concentration needs to be replenished, we will administer 5 more squeezes of that challenge agent. Okay. So the software will continue to go through each exercise. However, to save time, I'm going to pause the video and resume at the end of the last exercise. So I'm going to pause for a moment. Welcome back. While you were away, I continued with the fit test, and we're now about done. So far, he's not yet detected the taste of the challenge aerosol. So, since he's not detected the taste, it appears, at least at this point, that this make, model, style, and size fits. He's capable of positioning the respirator, adjusting the middle nose band, positioning it properly, and it looks like we're about to have a successful fit test. So 2 seconds remaining, 1 second remaining, and the test is now complete. Instructions say we can select a report, or if this respirator had not passed at the very end, we could go ahead and repeat the threshold screening to establish a new threshold response. However, he did not detect the test agent, so down right over in the center of the screen here, it says, did the respirator pass? The answer was yes, so we click yes. Result shows that it's a pass, and now we have a couple of options. Okay, so at this point, the test results are automatically saved to the flash drive, but I'm going to enter some comments about this test for record-keeping purposes. So I'm going to come down here to the comment screen, and I am going to type subject was fitted while wearing safety glasses. And then I'm going to put first time Mr. Burrow has been fitted to an FFR FFR respirator, meaning filtering face piece respirator. So I'm going to check the spelling here. Subject was fitted while wearing safety glasses. First time Mr. Burrow has been fitted to an FFR. So that's good. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit the print button. I could go ahead and conduct a fit test on another respirator if I wanted to, or just go straight to another subject. But I'm going to hit print here. Hit the print button, and here's a report. So at the top of the screen it says Qualitative Fit Test Report. We have the name of the individual, ID number, the company and location where he works. We have the date and the time when the test was conducted. We have identified the fit test agent, in this case saccharin. Sensitivity results was 3 puffs. Test procedure that was used. We have each of the exercises, the duration of the exercises, whether or not he passed or failed at a particular exercise. If he had failed, it would indicate the point in which it failed when he detected the test agent. We have the respirator information towards the bottom. In this case, it was a 3M. Model was a 9211. It's a N95 half mask, size regular. We have the fit test results as a pass, and then the comments are written here, and then the name of the person who administered the test. So I'm going to close this out, right now we're done. So I'm going to go ahead and hit File. I'm going to quit, close my software, and go back to the slide presentation. So, for additional instructional videos on QualFit software, such as adding or deleting information from the QualFit database, using the search feature to recall previously tested subjects, sending reports by email, transferring the data to another location, and other features, go to our YouTube channel. Or go to qualfit.net and select the Documents and Resources tab at the top of the screen. For a variety of comprehensive hands-on respirator training courses, visit my website at drmckay.com. That's dr.mckay.com. Thank you for visiting this instructional video. For additional information, visit qualfit.net. For questions, email me at roy@qualfit.net. Thank you, and once again, have a great day.